125 Days with No Weekends, and Other Hardships of Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh's bipolar disorder caused her a role. She tried to jump off a plane. She left her only daughter for her lover. Leigh became obsessed with him and lost him. She battled several illnesses. Here's her story. Her real name was Vivien Mary Hartley. She was born in 1913 in Darjeeling. She dreamed of acting since early childhood. Maureen O'Sullivan was her childhood friend. She too became an actress. O'Sullivan played Jane in the Tarzan movies. She recalled Leigh's passion.
She was the only girl in the school to take ballet.
Leigh would recite Little Bo Peep at 3. She had a terrific memory. She'd memorize her dialogues after one read. As a child, Leigh played a game from Rudyard Kipling's novel Kim. Her mother would put some objects on a tray. Then she'd put them away. Leigh could easily recreate the picture. At 19, she married Lee Hullman. They met at a bar when she was 18 and he was 31. Leigh had her only child with Hullman while pregnant with Suzanne. She was working. Leigh's agent suggested she change her name to April Lorne. Instead, she took her husband's name as a surname. Also, Vivien became Vivien. She thought it was more feminine. Leigh was obsessed with Laurence Olivier. She left her family for him. Olivier divorced Jill Esmond for Leigh. He also abandoned his baby son. Leigh would say,
"Someday I am going to marry Laurence Olivier."
They became the golden couple. They played iconic lovers on screen. Antony and Cleopatra, Romeo and Juliet. Leigh turned down a supporting role in Wuthering Heights. She insisted on playing the lead alongside Olivier.
"I'll play Kathy or I'll play nothing."
Merle-Oberon was cast instead. Leigh's golden ticket was the role of Scarlett O'Hara. She was cast from among 1,400 women. She overshadowed Bette Davis, Joan Crawford, and Katharine Hepburn. The Gone with the Wind shooting schedule was wild. Leigh worked 16 hours a day. She acted 6 days a week for 125 days. She'd also smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day. Leigh received a $25,000 fee. Clark Gable worked 71 days and got $120,000. Leigh also had a miscarriage on set. She slipped on a polished floor and fell. Leigh had 2 miscarriages with Olivier. In 1945, she suffered a severe case of tuberculosis. Leigh took a year off. She was also bipolar. Leigh believed playing Blanche Dubois damaged her psyche. When she was ill, she'd recite her lines. Her mental health problems cost her a role in Elephant Walk. It was filmed in Sri Lanka. Leigh hallucinated and had insomnia. She was fired and hospitalized. On the flight back, she tried to jump out of the plane. Leigh underwent electric shock therapy. Her manic phases also pushed her into adultery. Laurence Olivier left her for Joan Plowright. In all, Leigh starred in 19 films. She also appeared in almost 40 plays. Her tuberculosis recurred in 1967. One day, Leigh collapsed in a bathroom, her lungs filled with liquid. Vivien Leigh died within minutes. The iconic actress was 53 years old.